Good morning, folks. So I thought I'd make a quick video just with a reading update. I am sick with COVID, so my throat's sore, I sound really croaky, yeah, my eyes are streaming. So I just tested positive this morning. My sister had had it. She tested positive on Monday and she was here on Saturday, and we hugged. So I kind of expected that maybe I would get it. I'm disappointed because my nephew is 7 today, and I just hope he has a really, really good day. So my boys have gone out, they're negative, so they've gone out for the day. They're going to go bowling and to a park. Yeah, so that's the plan. I just wanted really to show you what I have been reading lately as to kind of catch up. I'm just trying to stay positive, honestly, because there's not a whole lot you can do when you've got it. So that's that. So on my Scribd app, I'm listening to Tammy L. Gray's book, Shattered Rose, and it's really good. I really, really like her. As a contemporary Christian writer, she doesn't shy away from difficult issues, and I really, really enjoy that. So that is, where is it? Here. Did a search Kindle. Search Kindle for the book I'm reading. Always organised, you know. So, Shattered Rose by Tammy L. Gray. That's it. So that one I'm really enjoying. The other one is by another contemporary writer, strangely, Valerie M. Bowden, and it's called Not Until Forever. And that's like another contemporary book that's available on Kindle, and it's been so nice to read because it's not asking too much of you. It's like really easy to read, so perfect for right now. So always a big advocate for that. Read something easy if you're struggling, because sometimes I read a lot of historical fiction, and yes, sometimes you need to kind of get an idea of, it's more of a complex story. More literary fiction is probably not the greatest thing to read when you're sick. So stick to the contemporary fiction, and yeah, if that's what is relaxing to you. So that's what I'm doing at the minute. And in the same vein, I'm trying to use that philosophy with the boys too. So my youngest is also not, he would not pick up a book generally very often. But I got him some early readers recently, and please excuse me, he painted his room and it's so football obnoxious, Rangers. It's too bright for me. Every time I come in here I like wince. Anyway, so off topic. So he got some Horrid Henry hilarious joke books and loads of these early readers, Horrid Henry. Now, not great. Horrid Henry is pretty horrid, but through the course of the story, he redeems himself in some way and learns a lesson. So yeah, they're kind of good. The other one I picked up was The Cat in the Hat, because we don't have this, and I feel like it's a staple. Like everyone should have The Cat in the Hat. So I actually ordered The Grinch for my niece last Christmas, and I ended up keeping it and buying her something else because I love The Grinch. It's one of my favourite Christmas stories, and I find it very emotional for some reason. The other thing, he's really into football, so he likes these kind of match attacks, kind of stats and facts about different players. And also this, I think, might actually have belonged to Ali's dad, but his mum is so sweet and keeps everything. So this one too was beside his bed. So he's probably got too much to choose from there, and it's maybe more difficult to kind of concentrate. But yeah, there's ways that you can get your kids into reading, and it doesn't have to be literary fiction. Believe me, I've tried. I tried to read Treasure Island with Joel a couple of months ago, and it was a disaster. He didn't care. But I did find some other good ones that were great read alouds. This one, Wonder, by R.J. Palacio. and we watched the video after the movie, sorry, not the video, showing my age there, aren't I? So yeah, there's always different ways. We also read a lot of the Kate de Camilla books, because of Winn-Dixie, The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. What was the other one that we did? It was so fun. I can't remember, my brain is failing me. But yeah, anything, if you want your children to be readers and you want to give them that good experience in reading, I would say go for whatever kind of floats their boat. So I'm going to have Dandy and Beano, which is basically just comics that they make in the UK. They do annuals every year. They have some annuals that are 22-year-old, which is quite amazing, that we've picked up, but they love them and they reread them, and it brings them joy. So, you know, even if it's one of these kind of football kind of annuals or anything like that, and ouch, we've got old kind of match things and stuff. So whatever your kids want to read, let them go for it. I'm a big believer in that. My youngest loves Dogman books, and they're pretty hilarious. They're really funny actually. And this one, I actually bought it for him a couple of months ago. No, less than that. I think 4 weeks ago. I went for an appointment in Glasgow and I went to the bookshop and picked this up for him. For some reason, I thought it was more of an activity book, but it's not. It's written by Cat Kid himself, and it's utterly ridiculous and lovely at the same time. So yeah, Roald Dahl isn't something I read as a child. I don't think my mum thought Roald Dahl was great because of the way that adults were portrayed, and I kind of agree to some extent. I think, you know, in books like The Twits, and even in Matilda, you know, it doesn't always put parents in the best light. So, but these are fun too, and there's often movies and things to go along with it. Now, my son saw this in the charity shop. Like, Mom, I have to have this. So it is The Simpsons Guide to Springfield. So it's really just going through all the different characters in Springfield. And I don't know, we don't watch this. This isn't something that we watch as a family just because of the innuendo in it. I just don't think it's worthwhile, but he kind of likes the look of it, so he was just kind of keen to look at that too. So whatever they show interest in book-wise, I try and go with it. Even if I could have easily said, no, you're not getting anything Simpsons. We don't watch The Simpsons. You can't watch The Simpsons. You're too young for The Simpsons. But that's actually not what's happening. They are quite happily just reading whatever they find to read, and that is the best that you can do, really. So when you're feeling unwell, so I'm just going to show you something really, really fun. My children are so super spoiled by my lovely sisters. Wait until you see this. Ready? I'm Groot. So my son, my youngest, got, and this is a gift from my wonderful sister, and yeah, it's a 10 plus, but goodness me, he's really put a lot of concentration into it and it looks totally fab. So really pleased with that. And my son got, of course, a Lego Star Wars Doobie What's It. So yes, very, very spoiled little boys. They also got a new computer game each. So Joel got Lego Indiana Jones and Archie got like a Wii Sports game for his Switch. So just over the course of the holidays, just giving them little gifts and little surprises. Like hopefully at the weekend I'll be able to take them swimming. Hopefully I might test positive and not test positive every day. I don't know how that's going to work, but yeah, I'm hoping that I'll be out early next week and we'll go swimming. And they like to go to this ice cream place in town. So just doing those little kind of fun things. And yeah, we didn't go on holiday this summer, so we are trying to do some fun things when we can, but sadly I've got the COVID, so I don't know how long I'm going to be in this house, which is a bit discouraging. I am actually going to go for a short walk, just maybe up to the hill, just up there, and I might just go for a walk up that hill. So Sorry about that, I can get the camera to turn back around. So thank you for listening to this kind of short, rambly, croaky video. I'm going to show you something else actually, because the other day I was out with my mum and my husband complains about my mum and says that she's a spender and enabler, and she is. She cannot stop herself. So we saw this bed in one of like the pet shops, garden shops, kind of the pet stuff, like garden stuff, flowers and all the rest of it. And I saw this bed and I said, oh, this is so cute. And it was £59.99. This one here, cozy bed. Okay, so look at her, princess. So I was like, oh my goodness, that's £59.99. My mum was like, oh, I wouldn't even pay that. So, which is saying something. And then we went to another shop in the town, and I said, oh, look, that's that bed. And my mum picked it up and said, this is £10.99. So I bought it. My husband thought it was an unnecessary gift. She wouldn't sleep on it. Well, I'm feeling pretty smug right about now. She is loving it.